Hello, welcome to my channel. The theme of the video is going to be just an intro to my life and welcome to my channel. I've tried starting a channel a few times, but I always get stuck with the editing. But I found an editor. Shout out to my editor, thank you. I just am gonna install this baby. It's a car mount so that I can vlog in the car and show some of the landscape and stuff while I'm driving. Tomorrow is Mother's Day that I'm gonna spend with my little Sunny. We don't have anything planned beyond going out to lunch at a Thai restaurant. He's kind of had a runny nose for over a couple weeks, so I'm trying to lighten it up with the planned activities and try to let him relax a little bit. And I'm just gonna show you a week in my life and kind of intro to the vlog. Hey y'all, good evening. It is a little after 11 p.m. so excuse me if I'm looking a little bit tired, but I just wanted to update you guys about how my Mother's Day is going. And then tomorrow I think my plan is I'm gonna take you guys along a little bit more because I didn't vlog all day today, so I think it's gonna be a lot more entertaining if I take you guys along. I'm gonna run some errands. Custodial week starts tomorrow at 5 p.m. Even though yesterday I had Lance from 11 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. and then today I had him from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. It's pretty much the same, I feel, except that he's going to be sleeping over for a week. That's kind of the only difference because I see him almost every day anyway. But yeah, I thought I'd update you guys about how Mother's Day went. I feel like this, I don't know who's interested in how my Mother's Day went, so if you're not, you could just skip this part. But things did not go to plan very much, as you may be able to imagine having a 2-year-old. They're kind of a force of nature, meaning that you can't really control them all that much. So first, things kind of started off well. My co-parent dropped him off here. We went for a walk and then we came back to my place, and then when it was time to go to lunch, I wanted to go out to eat at a Thai restaurant for lunch to celebrate. Then Lance just did not want to put on his pants and he just wanted me to chase him, which is fine. Like I was like, okay, I'm gonna chase you and I'm gonna catch you and then we're gonna put on your pants. Not, you know, I'm gonna chase you and then catch you and then we're just gonna do that over and over again. You know, like I agree with gentle parenting, but I feel like there's an extent where you kind of make a deal, which as you can imagine with the 2-year-old, like they're not always gonna do what you say. If you're like, okay, I'm gonna chase you one time and then after I catch you, then we're gonna put on our pants and go to lunch. You know, they're not gonna just be okay. Like I would say most of the time he is cooperative, but today it was just like really bad compared to like, it was like more things like that happened than would normally happen over like the course of a whole week. Like normally he's really good and today it was just like really hard. I think because it wasn't his usual schedule, because normally it's like a week on, a week off, not like he comes to my place so much during the weekend. So yeah, it wasn't ideal. So eventually we did go to the restaurant after about 45 minutes of disciplining him and getting his pants on, because I do give him a warning and timeout. That's kind of my thing, is I do gentle parenting and I say like, okay, like if you want you could do it for 2 more minutes and then it's time to go, or like, okay, I'll play your little game and then when I catch you then we're gonna go, you know, something like that. But then if he's not doing it, then I'll say like, come here, like if you don't come here, I'm gonna give you a timeout. And then after like 1 or 2 warnings then about the timeout, which normally that is enough, then if he still doesn't come, then I actually give him a timeout and I follow the super nanny technique, so like 1 minute for every year of his age, and then explain to him why I got the timeout, and then he says sorry and then we have a hug. So I don't want, you know, a lot of people say like, oh, with acting on YouTube you have to be mindful of embarrassing your kids, but I feel like there is a fine balance, because I don't want to embarrass my kid. Like I feel like everything he does is normal, like completely normal. I feel like that would just be super weird if you just had this like robotic kid and you like never had anything to like discipline them about ever, you know? And we kind of need to get rid of this toxic idea that things are supposed to be perfect all the time, because that just makes us hard on ourselves when we should be lifting each other up and ourselves up. So what happened, it took 45 minutes to go to the restaurant, and then at the restaurant, after we ordered our food, it took them 45 minutes to bring out any food. And then Lance was like, I should have brought more stuff for him to do, but I did offer for him to watch Ryan, but then I decided it's a better idea to just go outside because there was like a really nice area like right next to the restaurant, outdoor grassy area that was like very manicured and like it looked nice to go on. Most of the day was nice. It was just like more instances, like I said, than we would normally have over like the course of a whole week. We didn't come back inside when the food came, and then like I tried the whole gentle parenting thing, you know, like okay, like let's hang out here for 2 more minutes, but I actually like forgot my phone at home, so I had to just like estimate in my head 2 more minutes. And then he didn't want to come back inside, and then I tried feeding him, and then he wouldn't eat. It was kind of causing a scene, so I just asked for the food to go, which took like a long time again, and then we just like went home and ate. Something else happened later, which like he was kind of like moving on to the next thing without putting his stuff away, and I gave him like a warning, and I gave him a timeout again. So that was 3 things. We normally is cooperative, but I guess lately he has been putting up more of a fight when I give him a timeout. Yeah, I guess it's pretty normal, but for most of the day it was good. I actually had more plans, which was I got us tickets to go to the Children's Museum, but luckily we could move it because it was so off schedule with the whole not leaving at 12, leaving at like 12:35. And in order for him to fall asleep, he has to fall asleep in his car seat, riding in the car. So then by the time we got home from that, it was 3:15, and normally he takes his nap at 1, and then our reservation for the Children's Museum that I had tickets for was from 3:30 to 5 p.m. So that's how my Mother's Day went, but to make it better, a lot of people wish me Happy Mother's Day, and I didn't even get a chance to check all of my Happy Mother's Day messages yet, so that really improves, you know, my evaluation of the day. That's kind of heartwarming, because to be a single mom out here, like no one wished me Happy Mother's Day in person pretty much. Oh yeah, my daycare instructor wished me Happy Mother's Day in person, and then she also had the kids make crafts, so I'll show you Lance's craft that he made. So Lance designed this little potted plant, and it's fake if you're wondering, because I was definitely wondering if it's real or fake, but it's fake, so I don't have to water it, and it'll look like this. And then Lance designed this, and even though he designed it, I don't let him touch it because I don't want him to rip it up. People who have kids know these things, but kids, when they put little designs like this on their stuff, or pieces of cotton that they glued on, or anything like that that's like sticking up at all, they are highly inclined to rip it off. Like after they make it, they just want to rip it up. So he's not allowed to touch it because that's my special thing. And then here's my other thing from Mother's Day from Lance's daycare. It's a plant theme. It's so cute. And Lance, isn't that cute? I feel like one of us has a really big nose. And that's so cute. Okay. I'm a proud mama. Okay, I love his little hand. And then I still have his thing from Mother's Day 1 year ago out. That's him a year ago, a little over a year ago. Oh my gosh, it's glaring. I'm a big proud mama. That's him when he was 1. So my Mother's Day was overall good because I spent time with Lance, and then people wished me Happy Mother's Day, and then oh my gosh, I just had the most, not like existential thought, but I guess like political thought. And I always question if I want to go there in my vlogs with like stuff like this, but I'll just say that this is true for me, and I don't want anyone to take this personally. This is like a reflection on my own life, but I saw a family vlogger out there, or like vloggers, I guess, because it's like a husband and wife and their kids. And they did a music video where the guy was saying, like, don't get up because I'm gonna like take care of everything and do everything you want to do. And then the mom was just like, yeah, I get to lay in bed one day here and I was thinking about how when I was in a traditional relationship in the house with my partner, now my ex, and then their 3 kids, and then Lance, how I basically got to rest less. Now I plan a rest day once a week and I sleep as much as I want that day. I do whatever I want that day. That never happened back when I was in a traditional suburban household with the family and the kids. Now that I'm a single mom, I get to rest way more and I get a lot more done every day. So I am just a big proponent of women especially relying on themselves. And why should they be slaving away? Why should we women be slaving away every day in a relationship with a man and rely on them to do their part for us to relax one day a year? That's sad. It's much easier being a single mom. So yeah, that's how my Mother's Day is going.